In 1976, gas was 49 cents a gallon. America's most popular car, the Oldsmobile Cutlass, was $4,500. And the average cost of a new home? $48,000. But then again, our phones were not very smart, nor were computers mobile or friendly. And everyday banking terms like ATM, the internet, remote deposit capture, and web branch weren't even words yet. A lot has changed since MTC Federal first opened the doors in 1976. But one thing remains as true today as it was then. Your MTC Federal Credit Union has always been member-owned, member-driven, and serving in your best interest. Celebrating 40 years of belonging.
I've been a member of the MTC Federal for 38 years. You could really only do basically two things. You could save money and borrow for an auto loan. That was about it. I had been a member of a military credit union, and it was quite natural for me to move right into the Michelin Credit Union a long time ago, 38 years.
There was just a handful of people because we started, US 1 and Michelin production, and there was a handful of people there, and I'm not sure who came up with the idea, but I was obviously part of that cabal, so we signed up for it and helped organize it, and that was a long time ago.
For 40 years, MTC Federal has been built on relationships. Our membership is an ever-growing family of real people with real dreams and real futures, and thousands of reasons to belong. Whatever your reason, from auto to home ownership, or for financing life's big and small events, MTC Federal has been ready to serve your financial needs then, now, and for generations to come.
We moved to France for family reasons, and it didn't last as long as we thought it would. So a little over a year later, we came back. We always kept an account here, even though we transferred most of our money back to France. And the good thing was when we came back, we had something to go back to. We had, the people helped us. We had the same account. They advised us for a mortgage. So it was really nice to be able to go back.
From the start, our mission has been to build a strong cooperative of members that save and borrow together for one common purpose. With the future success of our credit union always in mind, our board of directors is pleased to announce another record-breaking year. In 2015, MTC Federal membership grew to 16,571 owners strong. Total assets increased by 7.16%. Total shares increased by 6.17%. And total loans outstanding increased by 2.23%.
Right now in the economy that we're living in, we hear about a lot of different situations and things that are going on with the banking industry, and making sure that my finances, my money is in a safe place is important to me. And I know that with the credit union. They have a very capable staff, very experienced staff that can answer any questions that I have and provide information. And because of that, I know that my money is very secure.
In 2015, we continued to expand our global footprint, with more members experiencing remote service delivery via web branch and our mobile app. Our members enjoy worldwide 24/7 access to their MTC Federal accounts. Web branch users grew by 8.8%, and there was a 24.78% increase in members who downloaded our mobile app. By growing our social media presence, we're able to provide members with on-demand, real-time, relevant information about our products and services. Our social media fans grew to a combined total of 1,274 followers. And new automated technology contributed to a huge increase in our corporate community charitable giving this year. 1,418 members took advantage of our annual Skip a Pay program, contributing $42,540 to the charities we support, a 76.95% increase. Thanks to convenient web and mobile access, checking account activity continues to increase. For over 60% of our members, their MTC Federal checking account is their preferred choice for direct deposit and payments. In 2015, checking accounts grew to 9,912, and earned members over $38,000 in dividends, up 12.06%. Over $3.7 million were deposited using a mobile device, increasing 69.22% from last year. Members purchased over $133 million in merchandise using their MTC Visa debit cards and redeemed close to $95,000 in cash, travel, and gift cards.
One of my favorite things about using my Visa debit card is the fact that I can redeem it for merchandise or gift cards or something like that. But I love getting the Lowe's gift cards, and I'm really anxious about being able to look at the points that I have collected and see what I can turn into travel, because that's one of the things that we want to do. We want to go to Arizona, we want to take a cruise to Alaska, we want to go to Mexico. There's all kinds of things that we want to do since I'm going to be retiring.
The launch of a new dealership program and an improving economy helped to make 2015 an outstanding year for MTC Federal's lending programs. Our numbers prove once again that MTC Federal is the automotive lending expert. We made 1,855 auto loans. Driving our auto loan growth was our Guaranteed Better Loan, featuring a 1.95% APR, $200 cash incentive, and a 90-day to pay option.
I bought a brand new car for the first time, and because of the credit union and their interest rate, I was able to get a nicer car than I had originally looked at. So instead of getting a Toyota, I got a Lexus.
Total vehicle loans for anything that rolls, floats, or travels. An increase of 8.91%. And more of you are choosing to apply and to close your loans electronically. Online loan applications and closings are now 39% of our entire loan volume, up 55.14%. Our Visa Platinum credit card with its fixed rate, no balance transfer fee, and reward points continues to prove it's the better card. With $9.4 million outstanding and an increase of 9.54% in credit card balances. In return, members earned over $13 million in reward points and redeemed over $22,000 in merchandise and travel. In 2016, we will begin offering EMV chip cards to provide another layer of security and continuing our zero liability policy, which protects members from unauthorized purchases. More of our members are purchasing homes and choosing MTC Federal as their lender of choice. Whether they're first-time homebuyers interested in 100% custom financing, or established borrowers seeking shorter-term mortgages and faster payoffs, our members are able to choose from a variety of options. Plus, our mortgage loan products are offered with attractive features, like no origination fees, no private mortgage insurance in many instances, and pre-approvals to make your path to homeownership easy.
That was the only way we were able to buy this home, is because of the terms MTC was willing to offer, and nobody else out there was willing to match those terms, and that was a lifesaver.
Today's world is moving at an unprecedented pace. What used to require a phone call or a trip to the branch or drive-through can now take place remotely, 24/7 from anywhere in the world. Web and mobile access, on-demand services, and real-time connectivity are the expected and required communication vehicles for today. But what about 40 years down the road? With our goal to serve as the only financial services provider for the next generation, MTC Federal is committed to investing in innovative and sophisticated technology enhancements that will allow us to connect with our future members in new, faster, and rewarding ways, and give them even more reasons to belong.
I believe that MTC Federal has your best interest.
I belong.
We belong.
I belong to MTC Federal Credit Union.
I belong.
I belong.
I belong.
Happy birthday to all of us at MTC Federal. It's been 40 great years. We look forward to continued growth in our member relationships and expansion of our services in 2016 and beyond. The more members we have gives you more reasons to belong.